Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll stomp in at neon. Oh, just served it. Plenty of water. What a shock. Alright, so this is neon. Alright, let's drop it to neon. Yeah. Let's go in the spaceport. Damaging a ship's hull may also damage one of its power systems. That makes sense. Okay, so
Have I mentioned that I am not fond of seafood?
let's go, Dow. I know you do not like neon. I got it. Hello.
Excuse me.
Alright, Dow. Let me take what you got.
Did you need something?
Yes, let me take everything you
I
have.
have never been one to shy away from shouldering my share of a heavy load.
You don't have to carry anything. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my point in piloting. We are going to upgrade our ship. Glass. Alright.
Need some work done?
Yep.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so what I particularly want is a big old turret. Alright, I'll be right back after I modify. Alright, it's Boogie, dear. We'll get you off of neon. Look at the Nightbird now. Check out these brand spanking new engines. This baby's gonna cook. New reactor. Oh yeah, new shields. Oh, we're getting ready to do some damage, girl. I couldn't find the turrets I was looking for. This really sucks.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
Alright, let's get on the way.
Sure. I've got a minute.
Let's go. Stand by all hands for the party. We'll be back. Just not now. Goblin Bay. Woo!
Orbital insertion done. Time to dance among the stars.
Alright, let's go. Stand by all hands. Battle stations. Alright, what we got? Is there any ships out here? Oh. Shipping crate. We have great maneuverability. engines. Alright, let's continue on course. Alright. Stand by all hands. Stand by to make the jump to light speed. 5, 4, 3.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradisio Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradisio. Over and out.
Alright. Hailing large vessel. Hello? Whoa, I'll stop. What? Right. Looks like they're trying to communicate. Okay, hello, this is Jace Malkavian of Constellation Vessel Nightbird. Okay. So it sounds like something's interfering with the communications. Okay. Okay, looks like they're trying different methods to communicate. Is there something? Is something wrong? Do you need assistance? Yeah. All right. I don't think this is working. I'm going to attempt the docket procedure, and we can talk. Okay. So, Oslo. Okay. Now, don't take this the wrong way, Andrea, but I'm going to take Sarah with me because I think she's a bit more diplomatic. She's a...
Hello again.
Hello, Marika. Sarah, where are you? You go ahead. Go ahead and keep eating. I'm going to take Sarah with me. So she's a bit more of a diplomat. Alright. Sarah. Sarah, what the heck are you?
If you a lot on your mind?
Ready to head out?
Yes, absolutely.
Miss Morgan, I shall be here if you need me.
It's actually comforting to know that, Androsia. Thank you.
Okay. Alright, so Sarah's going with me because she is a former naval officer, so she's used to dealing with tense situations. Okay. Sarah, we got a strange communication from this these guys. Hope I'm not going to need this weapon, but you never know. Okay, so Sarah, there you go.
Something you might be interested in.
Oh, thank you.
So, what's new with you today? Yep, here you go.
Oh, thank you. Okay, some firewood, great. How you feel about our friends?
This friendship we share. It feels absolutely unbreakable.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be friends forever.
Anytime you want to talk about our friendship, I'm here for you.
Oh, all right, let's go.
Take care of yourself.
All right, we're going to
Hi. Please disregard. I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied with the results.
Well, you've been doing a fantastic job on those shields, Vasco. I want to thank you for that. Well, we haven't had a greeting yet.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
I agree with the captain. Now is the time for diplomacy.
Agreed.
Sounds like they're human. I'll take my helmet off.
But we must be ready for anything. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
Okay, here we go.
You're human.
Oh, Sarah, how'd you do that? No, wait. Yes. I take it you're expecting something
It's just
else?
that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
Imagine being cut off from humankind for that long. How terribly frightening that would be.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader.
Okay.
And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A
Understood.
pleasure to meet you.
Okay, starship design. Your ship is unlike any of it. Well, let me introduce myself. No, we haven't mentioned this. What can you tell about its design?
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
Okay, well, I'm Jace Malkavian. This is the head of Constellation, Sarah Morgan, Commander Sarah Morgan. And we're...
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind.
Okay.
Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth,
go!
only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous.
Okay.
Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others.
Your communications didn't work. Why's that?
We're not entirely sure. Our engineers
Are they
believe it's
damaged?
possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first.
Okay. How did you all survive for well, you're multi-generational.
Well, the short answer is, we didn't.
Right.
It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous.
Okay, so you know about the people on the surface?
We do.
Okay.
Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment.
Right.
We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans.
Okay. You know the others are human beings. They were here first.
Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions.
Okay.
As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary.
Okay.
Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Of course.
Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
Okay.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am.
We were never
What's
trained
good
to address
about this?
threats coming from outside
I do
our
not
ship.
believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist.
Okay. Hold on. That's his job. I don't blame him.
Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In
The
the
Constant
early
is a peaceful
2100s,
ship.
My ancestor,
Don't change that.
researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship.
Okay.
It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Right. You don't know about the coast, do you? No. Do you want to talk here? Are we? So you don't know about the coast, nor the founders of Jemison. Well, I assume his last name was Jemison. Hey, surely, well, there's gotta be records.
Never seen a ship like yours
I have to say, with technology this outdated, I'm amazed this vessel is able to navigate at
Right.
all. It's almost like walking through a museum.
Don't say
What's
that.
it looking like, Yue?
Everything's quiet for now, but I'll let you know if I see anything.
All right, Yue.
All right. So we'll let her get on to her. Okay, are you done? Are you ready to talk? All right.
No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down.
Huh? Okay, so how long have you been captain? About 5
I
years?
think I'm coming up on
Right.
6 years now.
Looks like it.
I was only a teenager when my father died, passing command of the ship to me, as is tradition. Because of that, I've had to sort of learn as I go along, instead of taking years of study and apprenticeship under the prior captain. I think some people on the ship resent me for not having the level of experience as my predecessors. But at the same time, without my command, we likely wouldn't have made it here so quickly.
And we've got plenty in storage. So what if Amin gets a few more rations?
Is she talking to Sarah? So how's your crew holding up?
A bit frazzled, as you can imagine. People are anxious about discovering that we're not alone, and also worried about what will come to pass. While we hope we can work out a deal with the people on the surface, they seem reluctant to reach out, so there's no telling what will come of that. I do know that we can't afford to stay here in orbit forever.
Of course.
The ship was built to sustain us for many years with backup provisions just in case, but even that will come to an end eventually.
Of course, nobody wants that. It must be difficult being captain of a colony ship.
Difficult is the wrong word. It can be both challenging at times and also exciting. Our mission was to rebuild humanity on a distant world, believing that we were Earth's last hope. To think that while there has always been a Brackenridge in the captain's chair, that I am the one to finally oversee our journey's end is truly exhilarating. But with this stumbling block in our path, at this final moment, I fear tough choices will need to be made.
Well, no matter what, we'll try to get this worked out for you. Sounds like you need some help with your situation here.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. Right. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Absolutely. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Absolutely. Okay, so what exactly is wrong with your communication?
We suspect that our equipment is woefully obsolete compared to whatever you all have now.
That's what Sarah said.
In all honesty, we never expected to need to communicate with anyone, so our comms aren't particularly robust. That limits our options.
Maybe
we even attempted communicating with lights and sounds, something we saw in an old movie, but I don't believe they picked up on it. If anything, it may have inadvertently alarmed them.
Close Encounters of the Third Kind, one of my favorite movies. I'll help. Just tell me what you need to do.
We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
Okay, I know why, but you don't have the fuel.
Based on the data our ancestors had when they launched this endeavor, it was determined that this was the perfect planet for us. Even if we had another viable candidate planet, we lack the resources to get there. And as you know, it took us 200 years to get here.
Of course.
Our people have no desire to go back to drifting the stars so their children's children can possibly settle on an inferior planet.
So this is not a faster than light vessel, obviously. Okay. I'll try, but diplomacy may require compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal.
Okay.
If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
Paradisio is the paradise planet. Parima 2 is huge. Why not just settle on the other side away from the others?
We thought about it, but it simply won't do.
What's that?
I need to think about the distant future of our people. Sure, our first settlement may be small, but our predecessors dreamt of our new civilization spreading across the globe. That will be difficult if someone else plans to do the same. While we're not completely close to the idea of sharing, it's much easier if we have complete domain over this world.
Okay. Alright, will do. I understand.
Thank you. And Godspeed.
Okay. Alright, Sarah. Let's go back.
And to think, all this time we thought we were alone.
Can I talk to a few of your people?
I know Captain Brackenridge has essentially given you free rein to wander the ship.
No.
But security will still be watching you closely.
No.
I hope you understand.
Yeah, we're not going
Given we
anywhere.
have so little experience with people from the outside,
No.
it pays to take security seriously. Something I understand much better now than in my youth.
Understood. Okay. Doctor, you're the,
Piloting the old Constant has been fun, but I'm looking forward to flying some fancy new ships when this is all over.
I should have talked to her, but we'll... Alright, Sarah, we're leaving. We'll talk to them on the, the way... Alright, so that was interesting. Okay, Sarah. So...
Miss Julia, I have a question.
Sure. What is it?
Just stay out of trouble.
Yeah, we're walking our way back. Look at this place, Sarah. Isn't this remarkable? It's just beautiful. Obviously, they don't have real birds on here, but they kept the bird songs. It's very nice.
I don't know, but he deserves whatever he gets. You know how many times he's saved the lives of everyone on this ship.
200 years, Sarah. 200 years. Sarah, what are you doing? Keep up, dear. Alright, I don't know what she's doing. Hello, Vasco. Okay, we're getting on the way. Is that blood? Sarah. Keep up, dear. Alright. What in the world?
Need something?
Oh, no.
Yes?
I will take you down after we go down with Sarah. Okay, so